Well, how's it going, friends? Welcome back to another video. It is winter time here in Pennsylvania. We're parked way up yonder there. Got this whole load of lumber unloaded with the lift down there, and I'm ready to head out. So somebody's gonna have a nice spot to build a house here out in the open. So yeah, we're ready to get going. Got another truck out there waiting with a load of block. So we're doing some local stuff here to finish up the week. Basically is what we're doing here. A couple local loads. It's snowing right now, like very light flurries. They're calling for like an inch of snow around here. My brother-in-law, he lives up, they live up in Sullivan County, Pennsylvania, about 3 hours northwest. And they were calling for like 8 to 12 inches today. So yeah, getting a bit of snow here in PA. But yeah, we just got a couple local loads to do, and then I don't know what it's gonna do today, if it's actually gonna snow like they're saying, but hey, we'll see. We'll be off the road by then. We only got about a half a day's of work here, and then we're gonna be done. So yeah, that load took a while. I had to take it all the way down that long driveway, but I was gonna do a little more filming, and then there was a block truck there, so I was trying to do it as quick as I can so I can get out of his way. But let's get back to the lumber yard here and get another one loaded up. So I haven't been doing a whole lot of local runs lately, you know, where I'm just doing local like this for a day. But just so you guys know, this time of the year is Amish wedding season. So it's like, I don't know when it starts. I mean, September, October, November, December, and then they have some in the spring too. But in the fall into the winter is Amish wedding season. And it's Tuesdays and Thursdays only. It's Tuesdays and Thursdays. And there is just buggies all over the road during wedding season. So if you're local, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, you're driving these back roads, you know, in the morning especially, and their weddings start at whatever it is, 8, 9 o'clock, and yeah, you'll be traveling these back roads. It'll drive you crazy trying to get out around all of them. But no, it's cool. I don't mind horse and buggies, you guys know that. But it's, yeah, so this is Amish wedding season, and there is just Tuesdays and Thursday mornings, buggies galore. Should be able to pass in here. He'll get over on the shoulder. That is a nice Kenworth right there. There's something about those Kenworths with the what do they call it, Aerodyne sleeper, that are just, they got that look, you know, Aero 1 sleeper, whatever it's called. They got that look. That building in front of us here, the new building going up right there in front of us, our guys are doing that, doing a nice job. The new Gap Power building. I was actually there a few days when let me blow the horn at Anthony there. I was actually there a few days when after my truck went in the shop and Clyde's truck was in the shop. A few days there where me and Roman were kind of running the day cab, you know, day and night. I would work there a little bit, get some hours in. So, you know, if I don't have trucking, I can work in the shop, I can work in steel construction, I can drive the dump truck sometimes, I can run the excavator sometimes, digging lines and all that. So there's always something to do here, which makes it nice, you know, that makes it really nice. Looks like a Furman truck coming the other way. Here we got Amish kids walking to school here to the right.
I came across my Sonata. I can't help you out. Yeah, copy that one. Hey, you guys take her easy.
So you seen the Amish kids walking to school, right? I know you guys can't see the snow really because it's such a light snow, but it's snowing a little bit, and it could be snowing like crazy, and there'll be 10 inches on the ground, and the Amish kids will still be walking to school. You know, as long as the school teacher can get there. You know, I grew up with that. You know, I remember my dad walking in front of us with a shovel, and we used to walk across the fields to get to the schoolhouse, and he would walk in front of us if it was really deep, you know, when we were just little tots yet. He would walk in front of us with a shovel and kind of make a path for us all the way across the fields. It was about I don't know, 3/4 mile across the fields, not real far. We didn't have far to walk to school. And yeah, he would walk in front of us with a shovel, just make a tiny path for us little guys to walk through, you know. Boy, that's a nice horse. And then when we were older, you know, I had all brothers. I never had any sisters. It was just 6 of us boys. But once me and Dan, my oldest brother, once we were a little older, then we were able to, you know, kind of make a path for the younger brothers. So that's how that works, you know. It don't matter if it's snowing, raining, whatever it's doing, you still went to school, and they still do that in the Amish schools. And now our oldest, Bryant, he is in 1st grade this year, and last year he was in kindergarten, of course, and it's amazing how, you know, as soon as it snows a little bit or it's a little icy and all that, they don't go to school. But I understand it. Like, I'm not one of those people that, oh, you know, you should go to school if it's snowing and all that. Like, no, the issue is the school buses, right? I can tell you one thing, the last thing I want on the road when it's snowing and crazy out here is a school bus. Not that they're bad drivers, it's just all that stopping and going, and the way people don't pay attention and the way people drive. I'd be afraid, you know, somebody's going to come up on a school bus and not be able to stop it because they're not paying attention, and then they start sliding and hit my kid while he's trying to board the bus, you know. So honestly, if it's snowing, I don't really want the kids to go to school because of the school buses. But you know, one thing that does create a lot of memories, like from my childhood, is what I was just talking about. My dad shoveling paths through the snow for us, and when it was snowing, man, we were, and it's still this way, like the Amish kids, if it's snowing, there could be 10 inches on the ground, it's snowing heavy, you know, depending, of course, but if it's too cold, they might not be playing outside, but it could be doing whatever, snowing, and they're playing outside at recess, you know, so that's another cool thing about it. But yeah, that kind of stuff, you know, that kind of stuff brings back memories, you know? Brings back memories. What I'm doing here is I'm just kind of cutting the back roads over to the lumber yard here, but here to the left we got a couple more kids with their lunch pails walking to school. I've been wanting to mention to you guys is I don't know how it's gonna go this winter with doing interviews, you know, the trucking interviews, because, you know, when it's cold outside, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if I want to be doing trucking interviews when it's 30 degrees. But we'll see how it all works out. I was going to do one tomorrow, and it's supposed to be so windy. And like I said, it's supposed to snow a little bit today, an inch or two. And it's supposed to be so windy tomorrow. Supposed to be like 40 degrees, which is, I know, not that cold to a lot of you guys. But yeah, I'm like, I'm not gonna do an interview in that. That's all that wind and even some snow on the ground. That's not gonna make good footage anyway. It's just more fun doing it when it's warm. And you know, I wish I could have done some interviews and, you know, had some backed up on an SD card and then edit them over the winter. But it's hard to make it work doing those interviews. Honestly, it's a lot of work trying to schedule those. Some guys make it easy and they're like, you know, hey, let's do it next Saturday, and then the next person, you know, you keep messaging back and forth and it just doesn't work. But we'll see how it all works out. If, you know, if I get nice Saturdays where I can do it, then yeah, we'll do it. But during the winter, it's like you can't really do it evenings. And that's when I did quite a, you know, pretty much all of mine, or I don't know, quite a few of them that I did so far, put it that way. I've done them like, you know, after work in the evening, or on a, you know, Saturday evening, things like that, later in the day. But anyway, that's enough of jabber. Let's get this next load loaded up and taken to, I think it's Honeybrook. Not far, like 30 minutes away. Never too cold to ride in the open buggy. Well, that horse didn't like me. So anyway, we got this loaded up here. I didn't get any footage of the loading because they did it so quickly. And I was backing in there. There was a contractor in there, like beside where I usually load, and they backed me in there, and I did have enough of room, but I messed up and I grazed the bank a little bit. I guess I thought I had it, but while I'm backing in, I grazed the bank a little bit, and my bumper light, it just pushes it, just pushed it in. I got lucky there. I didn't mess my bumper up, but yeah, you know, can't be messing stuff up like that. I don't really have any excuse. I was just watching my trailer swing around. It was so tight, and I guess I wasn't watching the front end close enough, and I started swinging back over, and luckily it just pushed my light in. So still snowing a little bit, but I called this contractor. I said, I'll be there soon. He said, all right, I'm going to be there to unload it with a skid loader. So we'll see how that goes. That can be interesting because depending on what skid loader you have, it's hard to pick some of these heavy packs up, but we'll figure it out. Well, now it's snowing. I don't know if you guys can really see it on the camera or not, but yep, roads are wet now. I don't know if they salted them or not. Like, the temperature's like right at you know, 32, 34 degrees, so it's not really sticking to anything. Starting to see it a little bit on the buildings, but yeah, just the normal sloppy snowstorm here in Pennsylvania, in southeastern Pennsylvania, that is. Up north, of course, and west of here, they get a lot of snowstorms, but it seems the last couple of years, it's like we get a, you know, bunch of sloppy snowstorms. If it does snow, it melts in a day or two. anybody's looking for a nice old Kenworth, look over here to the left. That thing's for sale. Been for sale for a long time. They want like 120,000 or something for it. Crazy price. But apparently it's been like completely restored or something like that. It's like a 1980 something. I forget what year it is. You know what? I'll put a picture on here. I know I can find it on Facebook Marketplace. I'll post a picture on here. That way you guys know what it looks like. Oh, there comes a buggy. You're getting a little wet there, ma'am. Be all right. That's pretty funny. The guy that pulled, he didn't pull out in front of me, but I had to slow down a little bit. It's not a big deal. It's actually the contractor. He's just ahead of me. That's who it is. When I was on the phone, he's like, is this my nephew, Matt? And I'm like, I'm not sure. Who am I talking to? But it's my wife's uncle. So that's who the contractor is. Small world. I recognize the little dump truck, but yeah, that's who it is. He's up ahead of me here. I seen him turn into the road off of Route 10 there, and I'm like, is he going where I'm going? And then I'm like, oh, that's who the contractor is. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. Look, we got some snow sticking to the trees here. It looks beautiful in here. So he said I can probably back in the driveway, but we'll get on up here, see what it looks like. Road or something here. It's beautiful up here on top of the hill, up in the boonies here. All right, we're looking for 140. He's probably there waiting on me. I think it's the next driveway. Not sure why I'm going so slow. Nice smooth road. Down there to the right, so I reckon I can back on in there as long as I got enough of room. I think I do. If you got a copy there, dump truck, you can come on by me. I gotta back in this driveway here. I don't know if he can hear me or not. Come on, get on by. I didn't even realize where I was at. This is a quarry in here. This road is like a dead end for the quarry. What's up? Oh, he's like, he don't think I know where I'm at. I gotta back in there, man. So I think I can do this. It's a little tight. I think it'll be all right. I can swing to my left. It's nothing but gravel over there. It's always cool when your uncle can unload you. That's nice. So he's getting it unloaded. Just putting it all down in the corner here. Man, it is so blustery here. Windy, windy, windy. It's blowing away. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully you can still hear me okay on the camera. But anyway, he's already got about 4 packs off, so it won't be taking long. And I think that's going to be it for today. They weren't sure if they're going to have another load or not, but sounds like this is it. I'll show you how close I was to this rock out here. I didn't want to get over into there. It kind of swells off in there. I didn't want to hit that dip with a load if I can avoid it. And you can see the bumps here. Should not make it easy, but look how close I was to that rock. See my tracks there? Worked out though. The quarry back in there, very peaceful up here, but you know, you get all this quarry traffic. 2 more packs to unload and we'll be going. Call it a week. Still snowing. Last packs are coming off there on the other side. He said he can pick both of them up at once with that skid loader. Might be able to. It's a 97 Kubota, so actually, you know what, when he picks up, I'm gonna pull front. That way he doesn't have to turn and all that. I'll just pull the trailer out from under it. All right, let's see if we can get this rig out of here. Hug that tree over there, I imagine. It looks pretty tight. I have to maneuver around a little bit here. Yeah, that looks pretty tight. It took everything to get out of there. I think I hugged the tree a little bit. I'm gonna stop and check. I think I might have rubbed my side rail a little bit because I did everything I could, man, to make that turn, and I think I might have still rubbed. I maneuvered around for a while, and I think I might have still rubbed the tree a little bit. Let's see. Yep, right here. See, I rubbed it a little bit. A little bit of bark for you, and then it kicked the trailer over. There was a hump there. As soon as I got my wheel up over that hump, you know, it was able to swing over, but it couldn't swing over because of the big dip there. But anyway, we got it done. I thought I had my camera on when I was making the turn to show you guys how close it was, but I guess I didn't have it turned on. So anyway, let's get on back to the shop. This is not a fun place to pull out of right here. Right on top of the hill. Can't see well either direction. And the snow's not helping anything, but we'll get it out of here eventually. Well, I think we got it now. Doing, man? Ooh, watch my trailer. All right, we got her tucked away for the weekend. Outside, that is. I decided not to park it in the shop. We'll just let it outside. I quick rinsed it off. So anyway, we'll catch you guys on Monday. guys. Well, we're getting a load of tongue and groove here at this is actually where we unloaded on the last video. We came back from Southern Virginia, unloaded it in the dark. Here the guy unloaded me after hours. This is where it was at. So we haul loads out of here occasionally, haul loads in here occasionally, and none of it is directly through him, even though he's, you know, 2 miles from our shop. But this is all through other people. We keep ending up here somehow. But that's why I tell you guys to you know, make local connections, give out your business card, whatever you need to do, but make local connections. Try not to depend just on brokers. But anyway, we got a full load of tongue and groove lumber that was brought here to be milled, turned into tongue and groove flooring. But all we're doing today, guys, anyway, is we drove the equipment truck a little bit. Roman's off. Taking this down to the lumber yard, and then we got to load both flatbeds with precast for Monday. Thank you. Guys, those loads of precast are going to be going to Maryland. Then maybe we can get you guys in on that. I think I'm going to be doing 2 loads on Monday, so we'll be taking a load down, coming back, getting a second one. Now those are going to be going, it's down toward like Harper's Ferry, like on the southern end of Maryland, right near the corner of like West Virginia, and Pennsylvania, or Maryland, I'm sorry. So it's kind of going down to that neck of the woods. I don't know if it's a farm or a township building or what it is, but it is precast walls, I believe. So doing 2 of them on Monday, and then we're probably going to be going to Virginia for a reload, and then for later in the week we're probably going to be doing a we're doing a load of lumber down to North Carolina. I'm not sure if it's back down to Black Mountain, but we are doing a load for I don't know if you guys remember, we took skid loaders down for hurricane relief that were being used for cleanup, and we're going to be taking a load of lumber down now for them guys. So I'm excited about that, to see the progress and see how homes are being rebuilt, and just you know, get another look-see into that. Because the last time I was down, when I took those skid loaders down, I believe I got that on video, but it was dark and I really couldn't see any of the, you know, devastation, the things that went on, because it was dark when I unloaded. That time I went down, at that point you were allowed to go down and back. There was no log books required really, so I had gone down and drove right back. I drove for whatever, 21 hours straight. So that was kind of crazy, but we got it done. There comes my buddy Brad. He didn't even see me. But yeah, so that's kind of, we're hoping to do that at the end of next week. But we'll see how it all works out. I'll make sure that I video that whenever we do that run. We'll probably be going down and then bringing lumber back, of course, probably out of Pulaski again, or maybe Coleridge, I don't know. We'll have to see, you know, how that all works out when the time comes. But either way, I'll make sure I get it on video. Looks like it's backed up through town, so I'll take this little shortcut. Not real nice for a truck, but I've done it many a times, so we can do it. Word on the street is they're going to relocate this museum here that we just seen. It's to our right. And put a big traffic circle in here. So I don't know. The traffic circles work, but I really don't like them with the truck. They're a pain. So half of this load is actually going to a shed shop just down the road. So they're leaving the front 4-packs on and leaving one behind that. So 5 packs go on down the road. So we got the 5 packs on the trailer that we left on, and like I said, those are just going down the road. It's on the way back to the shop, on the way back. So worked out really well. I just had to get some paperwork, and we're backing out of here now. A lot of times I end up just backing on the street because there's other customers here picking stuff up and all that. Thank you. bit tight. I've never been in here before. Looks like we're gonna get the tree pretty good. That's all right, it's just a willow tree. That ain't gonna hurt us anything. Guess we just circle around here, park in the center, and they can get us unloaded. Well, he's getting it unloaded fast. He's only got one more. I've only been here about 10 minutes. By the time I had all my straps wound up, he had pretty much everything unloaded. So, all right, in and out, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Not bad at all. Guys, well, trying to be efficient today. A lot of moving parts, trying to do everything here between the two trucks. I was in the day cab a little bit this morning. Keeps getting colder, man. Windy, but I was in the day cab this morning. I gotta go drop this off yet, but I want to get the trailers over to the precast yard to get loaded, because they want to get out of there early today. That's what it sounded like. So I doubt everybody's working. That's probably why. So I'm going to take this over. I'm going to come back, get that trailer, take it over for Roman, because everybody else is off today, man. It's a ghost town around here. Everyone else is off. I was running this most of the morning, and then yeah, I gotta go unload this at the end of the day. But first of all, I'm gonna, like I said, take both trailers over. So we'll run this over, drop it, come back, hook to that trailer, drop that one, hook to mine, strap it down, have it all ready to go for Monday. Then Roman can strap his load down Monday morning. I like when people strap down their own loads. I might strap his load down on the way home, I don't know. Because I do go right by there on my way home, so if I have time, I might swing in, strap it down for him. That way we're both ready to go. And, you know, we can head out together. So let's get these trailers over there to the precast yard. And we can call it a week. Like I said, it's Black Friday today. This is Friday the 29th. If you're seeing this video, it's probably just a few hours after I filmed this. So some quick editing to get the video out, you know. We got another truck here loading now, so I'll have to see where he wants the trailer dropped, and then we'll drop this one and go back and get the other one. See where he wants it dropped here. It might be 10s. Wants me to back it on in there. Are you the are you the only one working too, or what? All right, I backed that one down in the corner there. Should be out everybody's way. We'll go grab the other one. They got the boss out today loading a load of walls, so everybody else is probably off in his company too. So there we go, got her strapped down, and boy, it was interesting. So windy here, but I kept it together. I kept throwing a strap and it would fly off again, but trying to keep it together and not get too mad. But anyway, we got her loaded. He's getting Roman's trailer loaded, so let's head on back to the shop. So he's got 2 walls on Roman's trailer so far. Right there. So I decided not to stay and strap it down. I know I should be a good co-worker and strap it down, but it's so windy. I'm like, maybe it'll be more still on Monday morning. So we're gonna strap down on early Monday morning before we leave. Made it back. I was gonna back into door 8 there, but it's occupied. So I'm gonna spin around, pull the truck into there, because I wanna try to get this thing wiped down a little better, get some tire shine on it, because it looks like it's going to be nice next week. So yeah, I'm going to get her backed in, or pull into here, close the door at least part ways. I can't get it, that bay is not big enough because of that racking shelving that we have right there. So we'll spin around and get it pulled into this bay right here. Well, done already cleaning. It didn't take me real long. I just the truck was still looking pretty good, just dusty basically. So I just wiped it down with some quick wax and a microfiber, wiped everything down, and of course some tire shine. Can't go without tire shine on a nice week, and it's going to be beautiful next week. Really cold, but sunny. So we got her looking fine and ready for another week. So what I'm going to do is back this rig on out of here, and then park it along the shop here, and then we got to go unload this lift over here. That's 80-foot boom lift. So let's get this thing backed out of the shop, and then that lift only goes to Terry Hill. It's a customer that we haul for, a rental company just in Terry Hill, 15 minutes away. So we'll back this thing on out, get her parked, go unload that lift, and we're done. Also guys, don't forget to check out the new shirts. Those are available. I put the link in the description again. It'll be there every video, you know, that way you can just click the link and go get yourself a new t-shirt. And got our logo in the front, and then got the company logo in the back with the truck, horse and buggy over there. So go check them out, get yours today. I also got some hats over there as well with a leather patch if you prefer a hat. So check out that website, coffee mugs, hats, t-shirts, all that good stuff. All right guys, we got it pulled out. we're gonna let it sit right there for the weekend. I gotta go close the overhead door yet, and then we're gonna go take that lift up the road. But yep, that's gonna be it for this video. It's gonna be it for this week. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. See you in the next one.